Hey guys, are you guys ready to learn all about the Crystal Palace? This is going to be a long video, and yes, I've just filmed this after my Vividity box unboxing, which is why I have these brand new ears, and I'm going to link that down below because it was awesome. But let's talk about the Crystal Palace. Everybody, grab a beverage, and let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having an amazing day whenever you decide to watch this. When this is uploaded, it will be Friday. As every Friday, I am uploading a new series all about character dining, and today I asked you guys what you wanted on my last video and you all pretty much chose the Crystal Palace, which is great because it is my favourite place to talk about. Is the one that is going to be the lengthiest because it's the one that I've had the most experience at. And I have my 100 Acre Wood friends with me today. I was just going to have Piglet, but literally just filmed a video with Piglet. And unfortunately, I don't have a Pooh, Eeyore or a Tigger. So I got my Zum Zums and they're on a little box. So you guys can see them because they wouldn't lift very well. So yeah, videoing goals. Can't speak. So the Crystal Palace is my favourite character breakfast in Walt Disney World by far. It is where you can meet these four characters. If you don't know who they are, like where have you been? We have Eeyore, Pooh, Piglet and Tigger. Piglet is my absolute favourite, and you can meet Pooh and Tigger in the parks. Sometimes Eeyore's there, but I've very rarely seen Piglet. So this is the one place I know I will meet my favourite Winnie the Pooh character, and I'm sporting him on my t-shirt, as you guys can see. I love Piglet so much, so this is a great breakfast, and it's also available for lunch and dinner, but I'm just going to be talking about breakfast because that is the one that I've got the most experience in. So the first experience of being there for breakfast was amazing. It was back in 2004. Oh my god, yeah, some years ago, and I just remember being overwhelmed by how beautiful the restaurant was and meeting the characters. Now, when I went and all of them came to the table, I believe Piglet, my favourite, was one that you had to go up and actually meet in person. Now, this doesn't happen anymore. They all come to the table, but I just thought I'd mention it because it was a little odd, and it has been happening in a few restaurants, like you can only meet a certain character if you actually go up and meet them at the end of your meal. I know that the new Snow White place does this with the Evil Queen, and when we experienced Ohana, we met Pluto outside the restaurant, so I don't know whether this might become a thing. It seems like they're bringing it back, but I really hope not, because my interaction with Piglet was probably one of my favourite interactions throughout my entire holiday. It was perfect. So the restaurant as a whole is a big restaurant. It is huge. It is on Main Street, USA. So it is perfect to get that early morning in the Magic Kingdom. I know our breakfast reservation was like 8:10. We got there super early, got seated. We had a lovely server. He was amazing, catered to pretty much every one of our needs, helped me set my camera up. He was beyond perfect. And I really think that when you get a good server, you just feel the experience a little bit more. Onto the characters. So when we went, we because we were very, very early, I would always recommend if you're going for breakfast, go early before the park opens, because then we literally went straight to Frontierland. We went on Splash Mountain, we went on Big Thunder Mountain, we went on Haunted Mansion, and then we were in the queue to meet Rapunzel and Tiana, and we waited 10 minutes for that. And that was all done by about 10 o'clock, 10:30. It was perfect, absolutely perfect, great timing. And you know, we knocked out 2, maybe 3 fast pass rides. 4 if you include meeting the princesses, because I know some people want to meet them and it's just crazy. But we knocked it all out by doing this breakfast. So I would highly recommend booking first thing in the morning. Now on to the characters I was just about to talk about. This is going to be a very rambly video because it's just one of my favourites. So, Eeyore was the first character that we met, and I didn't have the camera great angle, so I didn't get the whole interaction. I have saved it, but you can't see him, so I didn't actually upload it on the vlog. But then afterwards he did a little wave to the camera, so it was all good. I love meeting Eeyore, and then we met Pooh, and then we met Tigger, and then Piglet. I think Piglet was last. I am going to attach the vlog with this breakfast on, so you guys will see in order who we met, but I know we met Eeyore and Pooh first. I was actually wearing a Winnie the Pooh top. I was meant to bound as Winnie the Pooh, but my shorts were not great. My shoes did not fit. So the whole bound just went out the window. But that's okay, because I'm pretty sure I will eventually be able to bound as Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, especially with these. So the characters are great. You will probably only see these characters once, and the server, every single time we have gone, has made sure that we have seen all 4 characters. So that was great. And also with Tigger, I forgot to get him to sign my autograph, and I let the server know, and he said, don't worry about it, we will get Tigger to come back and sign your autograph as soon as he's finished the little dancey parade that they do. Like, they do it pretty much everywhere, but they have a little festival-y thing and they parade around the children, and it's really, really cute. And yes, Tigger came back straight away and signed my autograph book and gave me another quick cuddle, and off he went. So it was perfect. So yeah, this is definitely for anyone who is wanting to meet either a set of characters. You're going to meet all 4 here. And you cannot really meet all 4 anywhere else other than like special events like the Halloween party, and I don't know if they come out at the Christmas party because I haven't experienced that, but I'd imagine so, probably. Halloween party is great when you meet them. They're all dressed in cute characters, like costumes and stuff. It's really adorable. So anyway, on to the prices. So roughly, and this is at the time of filming, which is January? No, July 2019. Roughly the price for breakfast is anywhere between, for an adult, $35 to $40, but it is definitely worth it, especially for that character interaction, and also the food. Like, I am a fussy eater, so I always choose breakfast, but oh my god, there is so much food. Mickey waffles, pancakes, there is pretty much everything you can think of, and I can only imagine that lunch and dinner will be exactly the same. It is a buffet, so obviously you are going to have to get up and go get your food, but they usually time it where you'll see like 2 characters and then you can go get your food. We were very lucky because, like I said, we saw pretty much one straight after the other, and then we went and got food, and then by the time we'd got our food and got sat down, Tigger was on his way. So it was very lucky in that sense. For a child, you are looking at between $25 to $30 for breakfast, which isn't too bad. Again, it's totally worth it. The only downside of this is, like I said, it's a buffet, so you are going to have to get up and go and get your food, and you're going to have to get those children up as well. But it's all good fun. And then lunch and dinner, the prices range from $40 to $50. It just depends on that time of year, I'm guessing. These are, like I said, I've Googled pretty much every website and these are what they're saying. And for a child, you're looking at between $30 to $35 for lunch and dinner. And again, it's a buffet, which I've already sort of mentioned. So location is key. Like I said, it is right on Main Street, USA. You can get them beautiful castle pictures with nobody around, because really there is seriously nobody around. And then we headed straight to Frontierland, and you can get some of them amazing fast passes that you've been struggling to get. Off you go. The only one that I would say, Fantasyland is probably the busiest land in a morning, so head to Frontierland or head to Tomorrowland. Pretty much head either one of them directions because they will be less busy. Fantasyland is always the main one, and if you're wanting to get in Fantasyland, this is probably not the breakfast to go for. I would recommend Cinderella's Royal Table. So yes, my experience at every single time I've been 3 times. I went in 2004, 2015 and obviously 2018. This was actually Jordan's favourite character dining, and it was the very first time that he'd sort of done character dining properly, because we did it in Paris for the Chef Mickey breakfast thing and none of us really enjoyed it. The food wasn't that great. The characters were not organised, in my opinion. I am yet to try any other of the dining experiences in Paris and would love to one day. But at Walt Disney World, they seem to have it pretty much like on point. And unfortunately, you probably, like I said, will not see these characters twice because it is a big restaurant. But you can get some fabulous interactions. You are not rushed. The server that we had, like I said, was absolutely amazing. I mean, I don't even know if you're allowed to do this, but he filled our refillable cups with fizzy pop. So I had orange soda, Fanta, and Jordan had some Coke, and we filled them up before we left. Like, he did that for us, which was really nice of him because we were on orange juice and apple juice. We weren't even drinking fizzy pop, but he filled them up for us and like made sure we saw all the characters. He kept telling us when they were like 5-10 minutes away. He was just absolutely spot on and he was lovely, and I wish I could remember his name. I think I did like a special cast member thing afterwards anyway. I can't remember, but yeah, he was perfect. When we went in 2015, the characters were spot on. They always are. I mean, you've gotta love the 100 Acre Wood gang. They are just adorable, and they're the best characters to meet, in my opinion. They are like classic characters. So yeah, it's just a great breakfast. I would highly recommend it to everyone, especially if you are a big Pooh fan like me and you just want to cuddle up to them characters. Totally, this is the place to be. Crystal Palace is just my favourite character dining in my experience, and I don't think I will ever have one trip where I don't go. Which I feel the same about Garden Grill now, but Crystal Palace is just... it was the one that I think I booked the quickest. Like, even before I did Be Our Guest for breakfast, I booked Crystal Palace like straight away. And me and my sister were very lucky because I didn't know that booking dining was such a big thing back then. And so we actually booked our Crystal Palace back in 2015. Obviously this will never happen again, but it could. So, you know, keep a lookout. But we actually booked it like on the way to the hotel in Manchester the day before we were flying. So yeah, like that was super lucky. But I would highly recommend booking this 180 days in advance, and I would recommend them early morning reservations so that you can get the best out of Magic Kingdom. So this is my complete review on Crystal Palace. I will upload my vlog down below with the experience as a whole. I just think these characters, you can't go wrong. They are classic. They are so lovable. They sign autographs, so you can get that autograph. You can get all 4 Winnie the Pooh characters in one go. The food is amazing. The people, I've never had a bad server there. And I still remember it as a child, so clearly it is something that stays true to my heart, and I just love this character dining so much. So that is it for my Crystal Palace video. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. I'm going to be inserting lots of pictures of me meeting the characters as I'm talking about them, so you guys will see how much fun I had, and also please check out the vlog, which will have the whole thing, because it was the very first dining that we did, and like I said, your camera angles were so not ready, but everyone else on point. I was very happy with this experience, and it was just the perfect way to start a Florida holiday, and I just think it is the perfect way to start a Florida holiday, and it is the first thing that I do, and then I spend the whole day in Magic Kingdom, and that has been a thing since 2015 when me and my sister did it. I knew I had to do it again, and I would do it again and again and again. I only do it the once while I'm there on the holiday. If I could do it every morning, I probably would have, but the once is fine for me as long as I get that Crystal Palace reservation for my very first day in Magic Kingdom. So yeah, thumbs up, fabulous, fabulous, fabulous dining. Recommend so highly if that wasn't obvious by this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below which one you would like to see next. So I gave you 4 options, and one of them was obviously Crystal Palace, so now we can take that one away. So you are left with 3 options. You are left with Chef Mickey's, Akashu's, and Cinderella's Royal Table. As I explained in the first video, I've only ever done these dining experiences once. I did Cinderella's Royal Table back in 2015, but I will definitely talk about it. Akashu's and Chef Mickey's, obviously I did in 2018. I did dinner at Akashu's and I did breakfast at Chef Mickey's. So please comment down below, out of those 3, which one you would like to hear about. Once we get through all these options, I will of course add in traditional Californo, I hope I said that right, Ohana, and that might have been it for characters. Yeah, that is it. So there is only 2 more, but I want to get these 3 out of the way because they are the ones that I loved more. Those 2 unfortunately were ones that I didn't really enjoy, and I will explain obviously in those videos, but I don't want to start this on a negative. I want to start this on a positive, which is why I started with Garden Grill, and obviously now I've done Crystal Palace. Thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please like and comment, like I said, which one you would like to do, and subscribe to my channel. I try and post Disney content every single day, as much as I possibly can, but I aim for at least 3 a week. This will be a Friday series. Obviously, you guys have already had a video from me this week because I will be uploading my Bibbidi Bobbidi box after I film this video because it is edited and ready to go. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye!